White House refuses to admit Jordanian terrorists who tried to breach Marine base are illegals. Of course. What do you think they're going to admit that? You think they're going to acknowledge that the border is wide open and terrorists are coming into this country and trying to get on? You think Joe Biden's administration is really going to admit this? Admit how terrible and how porous the borders are? No, that's not going to happen. So we're gonna watch this clip here and talk about it. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my merch store. Also, check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for news as well. All right, so let's talk about this news here. Again, there's no way possible that Biden will come out and admit that these terrorists came through his border illegally. So let's play this clip here. Here we go.
What is the Pentagon's reaction to 2 Jordanian nationals caught breaking and entering a U.S. Marine Corps base in Quantico?
So I am aware of those reports. I just don't have more information for you.
So going to be really mindful. These 2 Jordanians that you're speaking of remain in ICE custody, and given that it is an active law enforcement matter, so I would have to refer you to ICE. I just can't dive into this.
Wait a second. This is classic stonewalling.
Yeah.
ICE answers. Last time I checked, I kind of know the chain of command. Answers to the president.
Facts.
Were these Jordanian men here in the United States illegally or not, KJP?
It's not a hard question. It's not hard to. You are the federal government of the United States of America. You telling me you can't answer a simple question as to citizenship of someone that try to get on our military bases? Oh my gosh, are you for real?
It's been 5 days now since we learned about the disturbing incident, but still nothing from the White House? Joining me now, Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin. Governor, you sent a letter to President Biden demanding answers, saying, quote, the federal government's silence on the immigration status of the individuals involved reiterates the gravity of your failure to secure the southern border. Any response?
None. But let's just be clear. Joe Biden has brought the border crisis literally to the front gate of Quantico Marine Corps
What
base.
were they doing? They were trying to drive a box truck through the gate?
Yeah, I mean, what we know, at least reported, are 2 Jordanian illegal immigrants.
Where's the video?
Were driving a box truck through a secure gate, and luckily they were stopped.
Crazy.
Well, again, this begs the question. We have millions of people in the country illegally. We've had at least 2 million, by official counts, probably a lot more, gotaways. We don't know who these people are, what their intentions are. We have tens of...
And the thing is, Biden keeps passing the buck. He's blaming everyone except himself. He's blaming Congress and everybody else and Republicans and everyone else. But the thing is, he can literally, with a stroke of a pen, he's used executive orders for a lot less than this. So he can literally, with a stroke of a pen, close the borders and just use the laws that's already on the books to secure the borders. But he refused to do so. He don't want the border shut down. That's the thing. He don't want it closed. He don't want to fix the border. He wants it wide open. This is part of George Soros' open border society. This is what they want. This is what the leftist elitists want, is to even the Pope comes out saying, well, we need to have open borders and all these things. Like, so open up the Vatican then, Pope. Like, this, it's disgusting that these people, hypocrites like the Pope, will come out and saying we need to be welcoming when you're not welcoming. You don't just let anyone into the Vatican. It's crazy.
Of thousands of Chinese nationals have come into the country. A lot of defense experts believe they're, sleeper agents for the CCP. And we're supposed to all just say, oh, yay, isn't this wonderful? Diversity. Great.
I know. Well, this is the 4th incident in just the recent past, 2 in Virginia, 2 in California, where there's been attempted breaches of our most classified and important defense installations in America. And this is what we've got from Joe Biden, a failed border policy. And as a result, not just drug crisis, not just young women being sexually assaulted or murdered, but now we're seeing assaults and breaches at our most secure military installations. It has failed. And listen, Laura, at the end of the day, what this proves once again is that the most most important topic on Virginians' mind and on Americans' mind is border security. And that's why we have to elect Donald Trump this November. He will, in fact, fix this. Joe Biden could fix it with a stroke of a pen tomorrow. He's refusing to do it.
That's exactly what I said. He could fix it if he wanted to. Executive order, right now, he could do it if he wanted to. They've done executive orders for a lot less.
He's putting Americans' lives at risk, and he's putting our national security at risk. And this can be fixed with a stroke of a pen, and he refuses to do it.
Well, apparently we learned today that the rank and file didn't learn about this for almost 2 weeks, so they weren't even informing the men and women on the base. Your reaction to Nikki Haley saying that she will vote for President Trump? Your reaction to that?
Well, I think that there'll be a lot of people who are going to vote for President Trump. It's this exact issue, which is when you see a failed economy from weak leadership, when you see failed foreign policy from weak leadership, and you see a border that is, in fact, exposing not just everyday Americans, but our military bases to these kinds of breaches. Americans want strength. They don't want weakness. And we're all going to come together and elect Donald Trump, the next president of the United States.
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing what happens next. You're on that short list of list of the president's potential VPs. I know you're not going to answer it, but you're smiling. I'm looking at the smile.
Well,
you endorsed Trump a while ago.
I
right?
did. When I came out and endorsed him and said I would enthusiastically support him, I think Virginia's in play, and here's why. In 2021, Virginia's made a decision for common sense conservative leadership. We, in fact, have proven that it works. Virginians like it, and they see the economy that Donald Trump built in his previous presidency, and they see the one that we built in Virginia. They want more of it.
Right.
They want leadership, and that's why I think Virginia's in play this year.
Governor Youngkin, we look forward to it. Thank you so much. Good
Great,
to see
thank you.
I agree with everything Youngkin said. I'm a huge fan of Youngkin. He's doing a lot for Virginians. But let me know what y'all think about this. Do you think Biden will actually ever do anything to fix the border before the election? Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.